Alright, it's been about a year or better since I made the last video on YouTube, and it's been a couple years since I made a Facebook. Um, just kind of was asked to start making content video for the project I'm involved in, Pi Network. It's on the Apple, it's on the Google Play Store. Uh, there's real-world things that have spawned from the creation of it. But before I get in my head of myself, let's see, well, I'm trying to figure it out here. So, is that working? I don't know. So, it's the Pi Network. I'll leave my invite code at the bottom, but it's, new cryptocurrency. Yes, there's hundreds of them, thousands of them even being made, but this is the first one directed at being social, meaning anybody that can pass KYC or basically get a passport to travel out of the country can join this movement, earn a little bit of money, and be able to use that money, which would be in the form of the tokens or the Pi electronically. So there's plenty of videos out there for, that explain what cryptocurrency is, explain what the projects ongoing and developing are. I dedicate a lot of my time after my day job and in between wrestling my daughter to try to condense all the pertinent information and leave it on my Facebook, leave it on the in-app chat for my personal team. So thanks, guys, personal team. Yeah. So I guess like a personal update for me. Personal update is a year ago, or 2 years ago, I think it was, roughly a year ago. I came to West Virginia from New Jersey. And I came here with really absolutely nothing. Just, determination, drive, and extensive work history that after like 400 applications in like a 4-month period or something like that, work was hard to find. But I eventually got into a job, and now I moved up to a better one, and I'm almost back into the point where I'm comfortable. So, well, maybe not, you're never comfortable. You always want to strive for something better. So, I got my own apartment. That's great. Peace of mind, freedom. And my daughter stays here all year long. That's what she wanted, so her mother and I let her make the choice, and she's happy here. She likes the culture. She likes we came from what they would term here a big city area, so she likes the down-home feel, but as you can see, this apartment's got a great view. It's amazing. I'll give you a little shot of that. So, that's pretty much the town on the other side of the bridge. And that's really pretty much the town. Anything else is pretty much outskirts, farming, hunting, it doesn't matter. So, why am I trying to promote a video about Pi? Let's get back to that. Well, Pi allows mobile mining on your phone. Now, if you don't know what mobile mining is, basically your phone's doing work for you and you're getting paid. Awesome. How do I get in on that? Sign on in the app. Use the invite code. Get other people involved, and we'll spread this thing globally. You probably have questions. Well, how can it be spread globally? It's just an app, and it's not really worth anything. No, it's not worth anything yet. But if you stay up to date, if you stay current, if you do your little bit of research, a little bit of hard work when you're doing no work at all, just clicking a button, a little lightning button every 24 hours, you're doing no work but clicking that button and you're earning. So why not learn how to earn more? Well, in these beginning phases, these test phases, you can earn by inviting more people and staying active on your 24-hour click the button. They got nodes coming out, which, I didn't understand what nodes were. I'm like, oh, they're baby servers. Well, it wasn't too far off. A node basically takes, once this goes live, and on the market, it'll bring, whatever the determinate value is by the user base. So, things already being bought, coins, shoes, food. Even seen people put $100,000 car on there for 30,000 Pi, which aren't worth anything. You say, oh, Pi's not worth anything. Well, apparently to somebody, $30,000 for a $100,000 car is worth something. And these people that are allowed to transfer right now have passed a rigorous background check, passed all the Know Your Customer KYC software. So it does have value already, and it's only going to grow stronger. The question is, how do you want to be part of this? And this is too strong a word. I can't remember what my friend Chris said, but maybe not a revolution, but an evolution. He used the term like before. I'm here in West Virginia, so I've seen one hotel be closed already right before my eyes. Just not enough traffic to it. Well, why is that? Well, let's go back to the creation of like Airbnb. That there was no Airbnb before, just like there was no such thing as what Pi is trying to develop now. Yes, there's other hotels out there, okay, if you're following me, there's other hotels out there in their geographic location, but the customers can't get to them. Just like, yes, there's other cryptocurrencies out there, but buyer and seller cannot get to them. So how can we facilitate this to be, quicken this process so everybody can get a hold of it? You go through Pi, and they're already, like I said, they started transfers already. There's a shipping company that seems to be interested in making Pi part of its payment program. That's, I believe, it's an international corporation already. So the next step is, there's also, which was created early by Chris, it's the PiFamily.com. I'll put the link to that in the description below. It's a store with high quality products with the emblems and monikers of the Pi symbol, and I believe there's talks about making it officially registered with the developers of the app. Now, you can say, how involved are you? Why are you making this video? Because I'm making this video because the people, I want to say the staff that's standing behind me and that I take part of, are in constant contact with these developers, and we're developing softwares, we're developing real-world applications, not just software. We're bringing something physical to the real world. The online store, that's physical. You can see it, you can click around, you can buy stuff with it. Where do you see, you gotta take a step back and say, okay, if I can pay with it for my phone, like I can my bank, or, where can I use this, to make my life a little bit better, a little bit more easier, a little bit more convenience. I like looking down the road at long-term plans. I already know what a KYC software, if I go on vacation, I can use it as a form of identity if it's accepted. But here's the fun part. If it's accepted everywhere in the world, then I no longer need to carry my paper passport, or I need to be concerned with digging it out while I'm going through the gates, and I lost it, or got stained, or ruined, or left in the hotel. It's right here on my phone. We can go back, we can go back in history and look, everybody carries a wallet. Well, for how many hundreds of years? Okay, now you're carrying a mobile wallet. Everybody has a phone. Little kids all the way up to adults. And people have them that don't even know how to use everything that's all about them. With this social cryptocurrency app, it aims to teach people how to make this evolution to the next step. So, if you have any questions or concerns, you can reach me by, I guess, email here, the Facebook page. I'll put that in the links too. And I can direct you to more people that are more professional, or know more than I know, and so you can gain an understanding. That's the whole goal. That's the whole object. And that's what it's really all about. So, I hope this video, as an introduction video to, my life got better before Pi, and now my life has seemed to be fulfilled, I guess, now that I have something to work toward or work on, like the businesses that I had taken a part of, my work history. Now I have something more than just go to work. Now I'm developing something that can and is changing the world as we speak. So the sooner you get signed on, the more you'll earn right now. After they close the system, there's enough coin generated and all that, but after they get enough users, after they close the system, you'll have what you have, but there'll be potential to get more, just like there is with money. If I go cut the neighbor's grass right now, and he doesn't have his wallet with him, and I'm really looking to get paid, then I could get paid in Pi. Open my phone, do a transfer, it's all registered, have a good day, and the money, physical money, doesn't leave anybody's hands. It's all digital. With that being said, if we can make things more digital, electronic, and start to eliminate some of this waste, this paper, and all the contingencies placed on it worldwide, the metals farmed for it, the, lost money in the street, that, how many thousands of dollars a year are lost change that lays dormant, that's not even being used. It's not even in circulation anymore, so they have to print more. So more mining, more, and that's another factor of the cryptocurrency, is Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are using massive computing power to do these, I guess, they're logarithmic expressions or algorithms to verify that a transaction has taken place. Well, let's step into, this is 2020. Let's step into the future. We can do that all with our phone. Go back 10 years ago, you can only play, send a text message on a black and white screen. I believe it was about 10 years ago. You couldn't video call anybody. It was just a text and a call, and that's it. Well, here we are. Go back to the 80s when it was just call, no texting. The world's moving at a fast pace. Pi is part of the engine that's driving that, and it's the only crypto that I know of that is able to evolve right now because of the software that has been put into it. Not the hardware. The hardware will always change. That's physical. That's something, better computing power, processing, whatever. But the software, the birth of what makes it identify as itself, is ever evolving. It will evolve and grow with us as a society, and when I say society, I mean a global society. This is all the steps into breaking down some of these walls that divide us as people. I've made a lot of contacts worldwide, and I'm really not sad for it. I'm able to see the world to places that I would never be able to reach in my lifetime. Not all of them. So I'm able to sample them like a book, and go on that journey and experience it through those contacts' eyes. So that's pretty much a summation. I'll put in all the links that I can, all the contact information, and I just hope that you gain an appreciation for my effort here to try to expand something that's already expanding, and it's already, gained a force behind it of momentum, and it's carrying itself. But until the next video or the update, I'll be signing off. So, high five. Yeah.